What up, what up, what up? It is your girl Gigi, and we are back, guys, for another edition of Weekend Vibes. And this is for my Pisceans in the house. I hope everybody is feeling real good. I hope you're having a great week. I actually had to do this video over again. Every now and then, my camera on my MacBook kind of just freezes on me. I don't know what it is. I'm not a technician. I don't know. I just, if it stops, I erase it and I keep moving. With that being said, I've already done most of your spread, which really irritates me because it only seems to stop after I've dropped the cards, and so it can kind of get a little frustrating. But I've already started your spread, so I'm just gonna stick with it, and we're just gonna pick up where we left off. Um, and I will tell you, Pisces. So you are about the third video I've done tonight, and the cards are really jumping for you. They have not been jumping this fervently for the other two groups that I did so far. So I'm just gonna get right to it, and I'm just gonna pick up kind of where I left off. So what I do is I pull an oracle card. It's late, sorry. I pull an oracle card from my Shaman Energy Oracle deck, and I also pull an oracle card from my Chakra Oracle Energy deck. And the card that I pulled from the Shaman deck was actually the number 9, Perception, and the card you got from the Chakra deck, Pisces, is Destiny. So when I put these two cards together, what I see and what I'm starting to get when I put these two cards together is a possibility that someone may not be following their path. Someone may be aware that they have a path to follow, and just for some reason they may not be doing it. Either that, or there's something that is calling you to your destiny, and you may not realize that this is your destiny because of the perception. You may feel like where you are is where you're supposed to be, but then there's something that comes along and actually creates a stimulus for you to look somewhere else and realize that maybe that is your destiny, that's your path. So then when we get down to your tarot, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright, we have the High Priestess in the reverse, we have the Devil in the upright, and we have the Magician in the upright. So first of all, let me just let you know, these are all major arcanas. So this is some heavy-ish. Okay? Pay attention. Hashtag. So the Ace of Wands speaks of moving in a more passionate direction. Wands are always about movement. They're about, action, moving forward. And so when you have the Ace of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands actually has the nerve to be clarified by the Three of Wands in reverse. And to me, this right here is actually the confirmation of your first two cards of your perception and destiny. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, excuse me, with the Ace of Wands is about a fervent desire to move forward. It's about it's like somebody lighting a match underneath you and you just take off. But in the Three of Wands in the upright speaks of looking out, beyond one's horizons and really seeing and having a level of curiosity that drives you to want to know what else is out there. So if the Three of Wands was in the upright and it was clarifying the Ace of Wands, then what I would say is this is the energy of someone who's not only looking forward to what's out there in the distant horizon and looking forward to whatever possibilities they see, but they're also ready to go forward in that. So with your Three of Wands in reverse, what that tells me is that you see that there is another direction that you need to go in. You see that there are other possibilities and they may be calling to you, but for some reason you're not trying to pay attention to it. And I just don't think that that's ever a good thing. I don't know. I don't know why you're not trying to, you're not trying to look over there, but you're just not. And then you have the High Priestess in reverse, and you have the King of Cups in reverse. And what I'm thinking, and I'm going to tell you, Pisces, I'm not really one to, really go, is this love? Is this money? Is this work? Because honestly, it's weekend vibes. This could apply to any and every aspect of your life. It's just about the weekend vibes that you're going to encounter and maybe give you some things to think about. But with that being said, you got a lot of water energy, a lot of prominent water energy showing up here. And it could be you. You know, this could be really signifying that it's you, you know, that is really pulling on this energy. But with the high priestess in reverse, this once again, this is confirming that original message that I was getting, which is about you not following your path. It's you not listening to whatever is calling to you. And you have this clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. So this could be about emotion. The King of Cups, I'm sorry, I heard somebody knocking on my door. The King of Cups in its upright. Sorry, I'm tripping. I'm hearing sounds and I'm like thinking that there's people knocking on my door, or something is going on. I don't know. But so the King of Cups in its upright speaks of one being in control of one's emotions. You know, not even really wearing your emotions in a visible aspect where other people can see it. You're not, you know, this is not, the King of Cups is not one that wears his heart on his sleeves, so to speak, but he's got emotions. He just knows how to keep them in check. When the King of Cups is in reverse, this often makes me think of, you know, a king that is highly emotional, maybe a little bit unstable, you know, um, and like being under pressure. You might be snapping off a lot at people. Uh, there might be a real breakdown in your communication. You might be you might be taking a lot of what people are saying the wrong way and just kind of coming off, especially when it comes to whatever this is. It almost feels like, to me, looking at this, especially when we have what comes up next. We have the devil, which is another major arcana that speaks to, you know, something toxic, some addiction, something you can't really let go of, you can't really see yourself, you know, walking away from. And that's clarified by the Eight of Cups in reverse, which the Eight of Cups in its upright speaks of walking away from something, but it's in the reverse. So, you know, I think what's happening here is, and please let me know if I'm onto something, because I might not be. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think what's happening here is you Pisces are in a situation where you might you might not be paying attention to the red flags. There's something here that you really, really, really feel like this is where you're supposed to be. This is what your calling is. This is what your purpose is. Um, and you're very passionate about holding on to it, almost to a point where even if you were going to make any kind of moves, and it makes me think that this really may be a relationship, because whatever it is that you are attached to, it's not like, it's almost like the energy of wherever I go, this goes with me. So, you know, even if there was somewhere else that you felt like you needed to be, even if there was something else that you felt like you needed to be doing, or a different kind of environment that you needed to be in, you would still have this attachment. Like, you would find a way to bring this with you. You would find, like, whether, if this is a person, if this is a job, like if it's a job, which I don't think it's a job, I think it really is I think it has to do with a person. And if I had to guess, just, you know, just from what I see, this is somebody who's either a fire sign or a water sign like you. So it's either a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or it's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And I don't do that either too often because really, we all possess, various characteristics and traits of the zodiac. So I don't really like to call out signs too much, but when there's a prominence throughout the layout, I will give you that. And especially if it feels like it's something that has to do with a person. Mm, and with that being said, you have the irony is that you have four major arcanas laid out here. Excuse me, you have three major arcanas and a court card. And your three major arcanas, the high priestess represents water, the devil represents earth, and then the magician represents all four. Specifically, though, I mean, the magician possesses all four elements. That's why he's the magician, because he can manifest anything using the elements and the resources he has at his disposal. But more specifically, he represents either earth or air. Even more specifically than that, Virgo or Gemini. But I really feel like this is a situation involving either a fire sign or a water sign who may have some earth tendencies. One of you has some earth tendencies, somewhere, like maybe you might be a Capricorn moon or a Virgo rising or maybe even a Virgo Venus. But I think on the outside, Pisces, what's happening is others around you maybe even telling you that you need to let this go so that you can actually fulfill your purpose and fulfill your potential. And you are just like, no, mm-mm. Wherever I go, this person or this situation has to go with me. And hey, if that's how you feel, make it happen. You got the master manifestor sitting down here, and I do believe that you will. I believe that you will ultimately find a way to carry this with you because that's just what you want, or at least right now, your perception is that that's what you want. And so you're going to find a way to carry it with you. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds of silent time where you can think about your yes or no question, focus diligently, intently, and clearly. And after the 10 seconds, the next card that pops out of my beautiful creatures major arcana deck, I'll give you an answer. It's going to be yes, no, or maybe. Plain and simple. So here we go. All right. So, Pisces, the answer to your yes, no, or maybe is the world, which is in fact a yes. Now, this particular yes is the major arcana for Earth. So, this could be a yes that involves a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But the world also, if you can, I don't know if you can see it down there, it also speaks of completion. The world specifically speaks of endings and new beginnings. So it's about the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So I don't know if that helps, but I will say this in summary, it is a yes. Whatever your question was, it is a definite yes. But it's going to require you closing out something properly in order to begin or manifest something else. Okay? So, there you go. That is your weekend vibe. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope that it helped. If it did, please be sure to throw a thumbs up on there, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and you can share and repost this video as many times as you want. I don't really care. It gives me more views and I love it. And if you'd like to donate any love offerings, all of that information, or if you'd like a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Whatever your vibe may be, just remember, keep it high, keep it live, and keep it lit. Peace, love. I'm Mal Babies. Bye.